So there are two ways of doing 2's complement. There's the normal version and then the faster version. I'm going to show the normal version first. And so going from positive to negative, you're going to want to invert the binary numbers and then add 1. So let's use 12 for example. Oh, let me get my brush. There we go. So we got 12 in binary. And first you're going to want to invert. So that means 1s become 0s and 0s become 1s. And then after that, want to add a 1. So 1 plus 1 equals 0 with a carry of 1. Again, with a carry of 1. And then that 1 drops down, we got a 0. That is negative 12. And now going back from negative to positive, let's use negative 12 for show, since you already know what 12 is. And essentially what we're doing is the opposite of positive to negative. First we're going to subtract 1, and then we're going to invert. So let's do that. You can't pull from there, you can't pull from there, so we're going to cross this one out. This one's going to become a 1, and this one's going to become a 2. And then it's going to drop down, it's going to become a 1, that one's going to become 1, that one's going to become a 0, and a 0. And then invert, so that means that 0 is going to become down to a 1, 1, 0, 0, and we're back to 12. Another example is 7, so 0, 1, 1, 1. First we're going to want to invert. Let me just show that's 7. So 1, 0, 0, 0. And now we're going to want to add 1. 1, 0, 0, 1. There we go. And that is negative 7. And now going back from negative 7, 1, 0, 0, 1. We're going to do the same exact thing as for the 12. So subtract 1, and then drop down everything else, and then invert. So that 1 becomes a 0, and all the zeros become 1s. And now we're back at 7. Now the faster version, which is my personal favorite, going from positive to negative, you're going to want to invert from right to left after the first 1, which sounds a little bit wonky, but let me show you. So let's use 12 again. Ooh. It's a 1, 1, 0, 0. So we see there's no 1 yet. Keep going. There's no 1 yet. And then we hit our first 1. We leave it alone and invert everything afterwards. So 0, 0, 1. Invert that last 1. Boom. We got negative 12. And then say we do 7. 0, 1, 1, 1. We hit that first 1, we leave it alone, and invert everything afterwards. So that first 1, and then invert everything afterwards. And now we got negative 7. We can do it with 5 too. There we go. Okay, so we hit that first 1, invert everything after it. So 1, 1, 0, 1. Now going from negative to positive, we're going to go from left to right and stop before the last 1. So we got negative 5 here. Let's invert negative 5 from negative to positive. What we're going to do is 1, 0, 1, 1. Don't know why I wrote it twice. So we're going to invert this one, this one, this one, and stop at the last 1. So 0, 1, 0, 1, and we're back at 5. If we're going to do it for 7, negative 7 is 1, 0, 0, 1. So we're going to go from this way and stop at this 1. So 0, 1, 1, 1, and we're back at 7. And the same for 12. or negative 12. So negative 12 is 0, 1, 0, 0. We're going this way, we hit this 1, and we stop there. So all we invert is that first 0. And now we're back at 12. And that's the fast version and the normal version of 2's complement, going from positive to negative and negative positive. Thank you for watching.